Alright, so hopefully this stream will stay alive. Looks like we're finally out of the mountains for the most part. We're coming into Casper, so head up here a little bit and watch the convoy roll by. See, I had to be right up next to those trucks to be able to hear the semis talking in my CB. I don't have a lot of range with the reception. One lane coming up, geez. past the whole convoy there. We're gonna get up here and pull over and find a good spot to watch them go by. That little narrow of the road back there probably is gonna space out the convoy a little bit. We'll see if we can go down the road here a little ways to try to let them regroup. Time while you guys are waiting, feel free to like, share, subscribe, boost those algorithms. Let's get the information out of us rallying in Des Moines, Iowa, Fort Wayne, Indiana, right outside of Cleveland, Ohio, on our way to Washington, D.C. Tell your friends, your family, your coworkers, let them know we're coming. We're gonna do this media blast. It's gonna work. Even if we get one major outlet to get behind us and lend us their ear and their audience and their time and their own minds to discuss what's been going on in this country and around the world. Get up here far enough to where I can hop out and use the restroom real quick too. What's this blue sign here? What does this say? Probably something about weather. Maybe not. Adopt a highway litter control. I think this might be a good spot for us to pull over real quick. It's got like the concrete I can speed back up on, which would be good. Alright, so give me 1 second, y'all. Okay, audio's back live. Convoy's coming down the road, y'all. Y'all ready to roll this beautiful bean footage? Looks like Sazman's leading the pack right now. He might be looking for a spot to pull over himself. Here comes Trucker G, y'all. About a half a mile down the road. Okay, here we go. Hey y'all, hey. I did the artwork on the back of this car. I did the artwork on that yesterday.
Did you drive that whole 1.3 million miles yourself?
Heading to this Casper Speedway, is that correct? I don't think anybody knows. I think everybody's just following the truck ahead of them. I've got my Liberty torch out the window today. Got away from that guy. Lori's slowing down on me while I'm giving a thumbs up here.
You know, with all this, there's an analyst that we see. Guy an analyst.
Think about them antelope when you shoot them, you make sure it's a dead shot, they fall over dead, because they got a terrible adrenaline rush if they run. It'll run the meat pretty much.
Dead Crow, that's actually not true. I'm the only one that has the ability to edit Nightbot. I would have to delegate people to be on top of that if it's possible. I haven't used enough to know if there is an option for that, but as of right now, I'm the only one that can edit my Nightbot. And she is a wonderful mod, Nightbot that is.
Achieve is real good. drop though. I mean, seriously, like when you shoot them, you need to make sure they drop. If they run at all, it'll ruin the meat.
That's interesting. Eddie's talking about.
I don't know, with Gypsy working his magic, he might not taste anything but the deliciousness from it.
I'd order a pizza. Sorry, Gypsy. I hear there's a pizza party tonight for dinner. There's a bunch of pizzas ordered last night that didn't get ate up because we had so much food donated to us at the stop yesterday during the wind storm. Or I should say the high
Cleaning
winds.
is the easy part.
Yeah, I need an antenna on my CB. I can't hear everyone talking. I'm pretty sure there's like a cable you can run from your handheld CB and put it on top of your car. A magnetic antenna.
189.
That's the year I was born. Copy on the 189.
That's damn true. They got them laid down.
So we're gonna have a nice view of the back of the convoy. We're right behind the trucks. There's two campers, Eddie, Lori, and I, and then the food crew is behind us. Lori and I are the hype squad. We're gonna be probably holding our Liberty torches and peace signs out the window.
Off the exit.
So G's parked right there at the stop sign. They're starting to move right now. Oh, there's Mud Pig. I don't know who's in that silver truck, but I think that's Black Wolf, and then let's see who else is up there. Oh, Tom, and then Black Wolf, and then I think Bryant. It's Bryant, and then Santa. You got the fire truck there. Mike, Minnesota Mike, and then Vern, Lauren, the school bus.
And we got a white 4 four-wheeler down there holding them up.
Again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Let's roll.
We love you, Mama.
Bye-bye, Marty McFly. Marty. Copy lane 1. And a left turn on E Road. Got supporter on the right. Got the supporter on the right. Please show me his button though.
All right, Gypsy, here's your chance right here. Little pronghorn right there to your right. Good job.
Listen, we done put the child safety locks on so he doesn't bail out.
They were forwarding the chase down.
If we ain't careful, he'll run right past it.
Quick. Got dibs on the portal down there, on the left.
Can't hear you guys over my dog barking.
Does he hear portal?
He's just showing love.
Oh, careful.
You can hear the freedom dog back there barking.
Well, that ain't a short runway. None at all. Those are for Harriers. That's what they're for. Yeah, a little touch and go past there.
Got Coco hanging out the window there. So what's going on back there, dog? Why are you barking?
But the nature warthogs would have a wonderful time right there.
She's like, why is he barking back there? What's going on? Coco up here in Eddie's truck.
No, man, that's the drag strip. It's 20 on the drag strip, come on.
I put a bet of $100 on Bob's truck.
I'm putting my money on the Bob truck. I put my money on Rat Rod.
She's a pretty girl. We're making history, y'all. Can you imagine if we're convoying for a year, however long it takes to really make the impact that we need to?
Say back up or pull up right here. You're with people honking. Make sure room for Gypsy and crew back there if they're cooking. Dude, this is boom now.
Weathercat says, fun fact, did you know that pronghorns will not jump a fence? They go under every time. No, I did not know that. Thanks. As soon as I start talking, I gotta sneeze. But yeah, that's interesting. They'll go under the fence. Good job, Nightbot, helping to organize your sheriffs, or helping people at home organize their sheriffs, and also contacting your elected officials and demand the end of the state of emergency. Demand a response. Blanca says, Alex, I want to send you a sneak peek of the Cape Project, and thanks for the Mother's Day wishes. I would love to see a sneak peek. Actually, Danielle Nicole, good morning. She actually sent me a sneak peek of the Cape Project as well. A go good girl. Wait, hold on. Let's see if we can get a view of her. Hey, Coco. Hey, Coco. Hey, Coco's your girl. Hey, Coco's a good girl.
The local newspaper or broadcast come on out. It's already been done. That's what's good. You got sand snow out here too.
Good morning. Oh no, I just locked my screen. Or maybe I didn't. Oh, no, I did. Now it's probably going to crash the stream. Okay, we're still live, I think.
Hey, can
Yo.
we do a 3-2-1 honk for the mothers out there today?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yes.
Hey, Vern. Vern, let's get them all in here first. Everybody in here, and then we'll do it. Thank you, D. Thank you. You took the words out of my mouth there, buddy. Let's get these guys parked. That way we do it all together, and we can all get in here and get parked.
Yo, Dalton Eisenhower. Hey, buddy. Got the 419 in the house. Dalton, let everybody know there's going to be a rally outside of Cleveland. Go to thepeoplesconvoy.org. Dalton, everybody put some hearts and rain clouds in the chat for Dalton. He's from my hometown area. We got the 419 in the chat. All right, hold up. I'm going to do it myself. Boom, those are for Dalton. Good morning. Good morning.
Go, don't. You go back down. Or you're in a tent camp.
I'm with these guys.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Green Goblin, I
Hey,
like that.
hang on. I want you to face this way. Face this way.
I wonder what happened to Green Goblin. Last I saw him was in Hagerstown. I thought he'd be coming back by now.
Yeah, go to thepeoplesconvoy.org. Everybody put some rain clouds, umbrellas, and American flags in the chat. Dalton, I'm going to put the website in the chat as well.
We'll try to do a couple laps here before I go park. got my way, boy.
Boom.
I want to go to the driver's side. Why would you pushing me over here?
Tom, if you want, you can just back in front of me until we figure out what we're doing.
Okie doke.
I have to admit though, those trucks seem like kind of sexy the way they're talking.
We always have to reverse.
Hey, Mudpig. What's up? Go to 33.
Crystal, right here.
Oh, he wasn't remember last night. No, that is me.
Pick a side, lady. Pick a side.
You bob your axles right there at the drop-off.
I'm blocking you in, Kevin. I'm gonna try to block you in, Kevin. Just don't block the smoker in the white truck. 10-4.
You can block the bus. I don't care. That's fine by me. Crystal, 5 miles. 4.7 miles, Crystal, 4.7, 4.6, 4.4, 4.2.
Back up until you hear metal bending and glass breaking.
Damn, you did that last one, man. 1 mile. 1 mile. Almost cut it. Almost cut it. Now you can go a little further. You haven't crashed into it yet.
I'm cautious.
Oh, I thought you were trying to crash it. I don't know, but that looks like an eagle flying above us there. Yeah, maybe. Awesome, a new one. A new semi. Welcome.
She's pretty.
10-4.
time.
I'm that guy with a face.
And
I wonder if that's a news chopper.
I wonder that too. Is everybody out? I think so. Down, come up. Somebody do a countdown.
Anyone still awake to do the countdown?
3, 2, 1, horn. Happy Mother's Day, ladies.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
That's awesome. Mini donuts. God, I love that. All right, Taco Joe.
Wee! Wee! Wee!
Figure eight, figure eight, figure eight.
Freedom.
Look, mommy, I go real fast.
Freedom. Freedom, freedom, freedom.
He's making a left turn. He's making a left turn.
How can you do figure eights?
We're about to find out. The bean goes round and round.
That's not my ride. That's funny. Let's see if Joe does anything else interesting. No, I just had my clip for my gimbal. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna flip you guys around. Looks like Joe's done doing interesting stuff for now. Alright, I'm gonna get the gimbal set up. Hi there.
Hey.
How are you?
How you doing?
Good, good. It's the,
All right.
thanks. Freedom. Freedom. I'm adjusting my pants right now. Hey,
How you doing?
good. I wasn't sure if you was Big D at first.
No, I'm Benny. I live here in Casper.
Okay, I've worked in Casper before.
Have you?
Yeah. That waterfall that's coming out of the mountain in like by town there, you know what I'm talking about? Well, how do you get up there? I was
You go over
right.
It's too windy.
It's too windy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why you're muted. It's too windy.
Yeah.
Okay, do we have any idea who the
We
truck
were
is?
using swear words.
He pulled in this morning when I was sitting here, and he's gonna run with you guys for a little while, or not. He was at the truck stop here and decided he'd come visit you guys. Well,
Awesome.
Let me ask you a question now.
he's headed to Minnesota.
I think also he's on the load.
Yeah, he's loaded.
Okay, so he's probably not hanging around. He's probably just visiting.
Well, he
Wait,
might
who?
roll with you guys if he's headed back east.
Well,
So-
true,
Who'd you
if
say
he's in
again?
Minnesota,
What's
yeah.
that?
Who'd you say again?
That gray.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, but
10-4.
we had a new truck waiting for us when we were over there.
Okay, 10-4. He's got nice LEDs in the front.
Well, it's a brand new Kenworth. That thing probably rolled out of the floor, or showroom floor 6 months ago. That's the new body style.
So you guys know for sure.
No, Jesus, the classic Kenworth. This is the era one. Oh, yeah. That's cool.
So you guys don't know if he's just dropping the load off or running with us for
I talked to him this morning, and he's headed towards Minnesota, I think he said. Minneapolis, I think is what he said. So I don't know if he's going to roll with you guys for a while, or if
Well,
he's
that's
just
good.
here to visit. And then
We need more people. And that's a good segue into my next question. What do you guys think we need to do to get 1% of America to stand up, which would be 3.3 million people? What kind of ideas would you have to accomplish that goal? Do you guys think that our combined subscribers of all the live streams here is enough outreach to reach 3.3 million people?
Well,
because most of you guys' subscribers are the same subscribers.
Yes.
let's just say this. In the last 3 weeks, I just looked at my statistics this morning. I was surprised. I've had 1 million views. So that's not even 1%.
Well, a lot of those views are
They're
repeats.
Yeah, they're repeats. But
I mean, how many subscribers do
Me
you
on
have?
there 3 times a day because I watched for a while, and then I switched to another one, then I come back.
What's-
So that's 2 views right
yeah, I
there.
have about 85 on
Yeah. And you're probably only about 60% of your viewers are subscribed.
there. I know.
It's something about, it's normally around there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
So-
I don't have that reach you're looking for.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is even combining all of our reaches.
A lot of
You know,
Do you have 100,000 between every live streamer that's here?
200,000?
100, 200.
Oh, well, Saznak's got about 140, I think. G's have got what? Couple grand, like maybe 30 grand. Oreo's got like 60.
But how many of them are the same people?
That's a good question. I'd say a lot of them are the same. I'd say a large percentage, probably not.
Ooh, you guys
I don't know.
That is going to be a nasty.
But here's the thing.
Up there, most of the time it'll stay on top of the mountain.
I don't want to distract too much, but I'm looking for solutions on how we get 1%, 3.3 million people involved into this freedom movement together collectively.
Get all the convoys in one big group. Instead of having 16. And the other ones, you know, that each have this many people.
I'm trying to say it sounds like it's
125?
125,000.
Okay, so I was a little off there.
So if y'all come together in one spot, maybe.
That's a start. I think that we need to be using multiple tools.
And like, ever since you guys went, no offense, Barry, since you went to California, nobody knows what you guys are standing for anymore.
That's not true.
Well,
We've just expanded our reach. Even before we left, even Dr. Robert Malone, even Dr. Malone was like, hey, if you guys are trying to teach CRT in the schools, the People's Convoy is coming. He said it in this blizzard speech that, like, he was in the middle of a blizzard.
I was there.
Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. Some people might remember that. Like, that's the one part that stuck with me, and I was like, okay, now we're talking. Because the COVID-19 response is just the straw that broke the camel's back.
Doing the emergency mandate. Is that what it's all about?
Well, like I said, the COVID-19 response is what broke the straw, or broke the camel's back.
But that's my point.
But it's these politicians.
Is people, this group of people and this group of people and that group of people they all have a little bit different ideas on what you guys should stand for.
Well, it's because there's a lot of different things that need corrected in this country. And it's the politician, it's the... Oh, he's taking off. Well, it's the same politicians that are passing the legislation on a lot of these different bills.
But
Okay,
if all the groups come together, then all them points come out at once.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
So if all the different convoys all over the country come together at one point, say when everybody gets to DC, then you all converge on DC.
Do you think that all the convoys converged at one time is 3.3 million people, or 1% of the population?
I think if they all come together at once, I think you have a better chance of getting national media exposure.
That's a good point, right? But we showed up in Hagerstown with almost everyone.
You don't have to camp at the same spot. You guys can camp in Hagerstown, somebody else can camp somewhere else, and then if you're gonna circle the Beltway, all right, we're gonna start at 6 o'clock this morning going around.
Well, why do you think we circled the Beltway?
We're gonna start at 10 o'clock this morning, and it should be running 24 hours in my
Why do you think we circled the Beltway?
To get awareness.
Well, no, actually the exits were blocked.
Well,
the police blocked the exits.
From what I caught from listening to like Trucker G and stuff, his is always to bring awareness.
Well, we wanted to go in town through the exits that the police had blocked, right, to spread awareness. And the reason why we ended up circling the Beltway is because the exits were blocked.
Yeah, we wanted to do like we did in Sacramento or LA, go in town and actually go by the offices and stuff, but we couldn't.
There's a lawsuit on that now.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Like 16 truckers or 26 truckers or something suing the Washington district.
Well, I would like to know where the petition was to sign up for that, because
You have to ask Marcus and somebody, I would suppose.
they should have made an announcement for that. They might have. I might have just missed it. But
One thing I will say that you guys are doing better now than what you did is putting out where you guys are going.
I've had a lot of people say that they want to know that, because that way you know, hey, we'll be here in 2 or 3 days, they can take a vacation day or come out.
Let's just call in sick.
Sick. I'm not going to suggest people call in sick to come see the convoy, but
well, I would.
they want to, you know.
Yeah, I would piggyback off of that, pun intended. I would piggyback off that and say, you know, we left like a Minuteman, and responsively and reactively to the mandates that California was trying to pass into legislation or law. So the logistical PR marketing side of the convoy was scrambling.
You want my opinion on this, though? I think you lost a lot of support going to California.
A lot of vehicles.
The whole country can get behind fighting Washington, but not the whole country can get
I don't think we lost the
California.
support. I think we lost the vehicles. Because a lot of vehicles couldn't make the trip across country. A lot of people had to get back to work, you know. A lot of people just wasn't sure if they wanted.
There's still people in Hagerstown, like
Yep.
Soup Mama and Freedom Squirrel, wherever she's at.
Now we got state groups and, you know, organized. Jim Jordan said it best that state groups need to be formed. It needs to be fought at a state level as well. So.
And then they're starting to get them. But like the April 30th thing, the Wyoming group wasn't even created by then.
It's true, but hey, slow is steady. It's as steady as progress, you know.
But there is one now, and I'm on it. And me and another lady were calling the radio station, so hopefully, I called the newspapers and everything here, so hopefully somebody comes and talks to somebody.
Yeah, PR marketing. We need to be getting a hold of those press outlets. That's that's a good.
Well, and Marcus or G or somebody should call them, like I'm saying, you're going to be in Cheyenne tomorrow. Today, you should be calling the press market in Cheyenne,
Yes, sir.
saying we are going to be here.
And that could be happening behind scenes. You know, we don't know what's happening. I mean, they are spending a lot of.
When I called the places here,
Well, that's what
they
you
had
think.
no idea.
That's what you think.
No, I talked to them yesterday.
Who'd you talk to?
I did. I talked to the newspaper guys, the radio stations.
And they had no idea?
No, they had no idea you guys were even going to be here.
Interesting. Well, because somebody showed up from the news outlet. That's why I was.
Well, I called them yesterday.
So that was you that sent them the. Well, high five, sir. See, that's why I want to do these Media Blast podcasts. I think they're super crucial.
But I'm telling you, when I talked to them, none of them even knew. And they said, what convoy is it and what are they about?
Yeah, you know, I talked to police officers in Bighorn, Texas, and they thought we were the Ottawa convoy from Canada.
See, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
a heck of a trip.
Yeah, and their mayor gave us permission to be at that Air Force base.
I don't know, when the last
but they didn't
official press release was even put out by the People's Convoy.
So I think we need to be reaching a larger audience and not be an echo chamber, like how you said with a lot of our subscribers are probably the same. I'm just saying, I don't want to beat a dead horse, and I mean, want to make. But
I've subscribed to all of you, so I'm one that counts 10 times. However many likes.
And there's a lot of people who do that. They'll say, it's like, hey, I just came over from Grandma's chat, or came over from Alex's chat, or came over from Grandma's chat just to say hi, and pop in for a few minutes.
A lot of times,
and that's the idea behind the Media Blast podcast, is getting people to just stop into these podcasters' emails and say hi, come with humble love, right, and let them know we want to have a conversation and help them raise awareness and organize Americans at the state levels and federal levels, and even in these convoys.
Just getting a hold of the local media and having them come before you get there. Because, yeah, you open the paper, great, they were here and gone.
I mean, Post Falls did an incredible job.
If you do it, if you do it the day before, they open the paper, see, in Cheyenne tomorrow morning, oh, the convoys are going to be here, maybe I'll go do something. But you open it Tuesday morning, oh, they left already, what are you going to do?
Well, that is true, because even in Post Falls, like, we had that rally, and they had pictures from the rally in the paper the very next day, but it was already too late for people who didn't know we were there.
What's that team for the circus called?
I don't know, it's actually like an advanced team. I don't know what
advanced
it is.
team.
It's
Okay.
like a hype team. You know, they go and they put out the coupons and stuff. They put out the flyers, and then a week later, when the circus rolls through, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, the circus is here. I heard about it a week ago."
Like, that's great, and now that we're getting our scheduling under the reins, right, REIGN, we can start broadcasting and PR market that, right? But like I said, when we first started, it was reactively on the fly.
That goes back to, like, the TVs, that lady said in the Wyoming group, that the TV station told her they needed a press release. And they might be able to get something in there before you guys got there. So I don't know. We forwarded that on, but I don't know if it got done or not.
Well, I mean, there's a press release you could say every time we have a meeting, a daily meeting.
That's not a press release. That's you guys.
Well, we go over what's going on, and we...
I understand that. But the guy in Cheyenne doesn't wake up in the morning and turn on Budget. He wakes up and looks at the newspaper.
Yeah.
Well, that's why the newspaper should be doing their job.
And a lot of people, they might not even have internet.
But like I said, when I called the newspapers here, none of them knew you guys were even coming.
But did they know who we are?
No.
They didn't? Okay.
They asked me, what convoy is it? Which
so we
goes to my point, there's 16 convoys doing 16 different things.
Okay, so
you guys are getting lost in the shuffle.
So targeting the specific news outlets that we're going past, and then also the online influencers, such as podcasters.
Yeah,
right?
so I don't know who it would be, but say there's a live streamer in Omaha, right? You guys are going to be going through Omaha here pretty soon. Get him to come out and even just meet with you guys. Don't even have to meet with the big guys. Meet with you guys. There you're reaching his audience that probably isn't your audience.
Yes. So we're not an echo chamber.
Yep.
Look who it is.
Ooh, you can smell it. Or that might be the diesel exhaust. But I appreciate the solutions, because that's what we're looking for. You know what I mean? What was your name again? Vinny. Alex. But, you know, we got to find the solution to this tyrannous overreach. It's ongoing. I have no idea. We'll probably find out here in a minute.
I follow you guys.
What's that?
I said, I follow you guys.
We need a bigger
A lot of
audience.
people are.
We need a bigger audience.
And I tell my friends and stuff, like I gotta go with my brother later.
That means
So how many vehicles are with you guys now?
a lot of people ask that question. I don't even care. I like to respond to the question of how many vehicles as to how much support we've gained over the last 10 weeks.
Because I know this is all of you, because some of you went to Mount Rush.
Because we're looking for 1%. Oh, and yeah, you're right. People did go to Mount Rushmore.
Number I hear, I don't like talk about it either, but number I hear is 50 to 60. Somewhere in that ballpark.
Live streamers dance party, is that what this is?
Yeah, you come to throw down?
We're just having good debate.
Actually, I gotta mow down on out of here after I keep my dog out for a little walk.
I was gonna say, make sure to let him back in.
No, I'm leaving him in your chair.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, your wife will love it.
That's alright, I'll put him back.
Hopefully somebody from the local media will come out and talk to
Okay.
And we're going to be here all night, so that'll give them time
No, I gotta
to
get
come
it.
out and chat.
Gotta get it out into Virginia here by Thursday morning.
Sounds good.
Yep.
And then they also were asking me yesterday when I called them, who's local people they could talk to. So whoever was in charge of letting them out of the speedway, that was they could talk to them. So when you do get them in here, who's the local?
Yeah, I mean, that gives them good pressure coverage too. It gives them an incentive to host us when we're offering an interview with the press on why they're hosting us, you know, what type of values that their company adheres to, you know, give them a chance to tell their story.
That would be nice.
We're talking about solutions to getting 1% of America involved, which would be 3.3 million people, right? So like targeting the press outlets along the way, and then also targeting like the online influencers like podcasters and stuff. All the Convoys. We already did that when we started. Well, we did that when we first started, and now a lot of people at like state, local levels are working and stuff, and you know their vehicles can't come and stuff. But what's
What
up?
happened to the guy that came in and parked next to me?
He had to run a load. Everybody honked when he left.
Because I've got to go. Keep going.
Hey, everyone in the chat, can you guys go let Oreo know that we need to do business? Go drop some umbrellas and rain clouds in Oreo Express's chat on YouTube and show him some love. Let him know Alex Glasgow is thinking of him and we need to do some work. Okay, we got to get to work. We got to put the hammer down. It's time to clock in. Let him know it's time to clock in. I want to do this and get it over with. We've got the time for the day. There's probably going to be a meeting later. We need to start hammering this out. What's up, D? I'm just walking and meditating into my chat, trying to get people motivated. So yeah, if you guys could go tell Oreo Express that Alex Glasgow says it's time to clock in and get to work on this Media Blast podcast. We're here all day and there might be a meeting, you know, no sense in lollygagging. The time is now. Before I actually try to rally the rest of the live streamers, I need to do get with him and do some things. Oh, looks like the food smoker is setting up. Hey guys. Not much, just stumbled upon greatness here. Look at this. Don't mind if I do. Oh wait, I thought these are chicken wings.
Brother, this is what we're making for lunch, so y'all know.
Okay, just warming it up.
Yeah, but I gotta be able to get both fireboxes lit first and things like that. So yeah, I got plenty, so I don't really care. Y'all get back to lunch.
I'm hungry.
Ready? organize this shit. Boy.
I'm gonna excuse them. Good.
Boy.
Have fun, Gypsy. I'm gonna throw this away real quick, actually. Well, actually, I don't know if there's a trash can around here. Once y'all get a hold of Oreo Express, let me know. Oh, antelope on the raceway. They're still over there. In the middle of the raceway. Oreo is at a restaurant right now. Did anybody get through to him? Did he respond to clocking in? Squeaky wheel gets the oil. It's time to go to work. The time is now, baby. We're gonna be parked here for a night. I'm eating some pizza. Yeah, we're gonna be parked here for the night. Perfect opportunity to sit down and find some time to work on this. So we need the meeting of the minds to occur. What is this? Weird. Alright, let me try this around. Oh, it's because I'm on this. Okay, so Oreo is in town at a restaurant. He's out to eat with first responder in Sasnak. You know, we do kind of parade, except we do so on the highway, which I would argue that we reach more people parading on the highway than going through every single town. Because we're covering more distance. But Fauci is evil. I do agree that the organizers need to advertise a little bit more. But again, now that we have the routes and the rallies planned out, we can do that. Again, we left Hagerstown kind of reactively, and the PR team was scrambling. I mean, they were trying to find the places for us to stay that night because we decided to hit the road because it was time. That's all right. If Oreo's out to eat with first responder in Sasnak, then they'll all come back together. In the meantime, I'm encouraging you guys, let's do a little bit of a Media Blast podcast. Let me set up for it. Give me a minute. We're just gonna do Tom MacDonald. Let's try to reach out to Tom MacDonald. I'm looking for his contact info right now. And then I'm gonna update my live stream. And we'll focus on that for like an hour or so. Man, his website is really big. Tom MacDonald's, that is. Alright, I got his email. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to look for another link real quick. Now let me edit the title. Okay. Let's see, how do I want to approach this? Is everybody ready for this? Actually, you know what? Hold on. I gotta edit my description as well. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull this down. It's gonna be easier for me to type. I'll try to give you guys something to look at here. Okay. Oh, walk around my vehicle? I can do that, bro. Well, no. Bro, I just set up for the podcast. I thought you meant like a walk around my vehicle. But Chariot, yo, we're about to do a media blast at Tom MacDonald. Alright. So, let me clean off my glasses because they're kind of a little smudged. Are you guys ready to do this Media Blast podcast to Tom MacDonald? We want to see if we can get him to perform and give us the music rights for the live streamers in an email, in writing. That way we can send it to these other podcasters to submit to their live streaming platforms. Oh, I said podcasters, but I meant live streamers. We want to get it in writing, copyright and music rights to his music. That way we can pass it out to these other live streamers so they're comfortable playing Tom MacDonald's music. And we also would like to see if we could get him to perform for us at one of these rallies. Okay. So there's one coming up in Des Moines, Iowa. There's one coming up in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And there's one coming up in Ohio, outside of Cleveland. All right, so let me switch this around. What's up, guys? Let me see if I can get a little bit better of an angle for you. All right, Alex here. Look, are y'all ready to do a Media Blast podcast? Let's go. Like, I feel like we really need to get these other outlets involved, and in doing so is doing marketing. Okay, so we're gonna create this stream into a marketing team for a second here, and we're gonna try to get these other influencers, whether it be musical artists, podcasters, and press outlets, involved with this convoy and the message of freedom throughout this country, and also organizing the American people and rallying the American people, whether it be through the musicality of an artist or at a state and federal level, petitioning and calling their senators on these evil bills. So that's our goals, right? Is to make change, end the state of emergency, end the 1976 National Emergencies Act, get accountability to the violations of our rights for 2.5 years. All right. And I know Tom MacDonald, he agrees with what a lot of this movement stands for. All right. So what I'm going to need you guys to do is email Tom MacDonald and let him know that we would like his music rights and a performance by him at one of our rallies coming up. Our rallies are in Des Moines, Iowa, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and outside of Cleveland, Ohio. Let me just double check the Ohio location, and I'd also like to add to my description. Okay, so I got a lot on my mind. So I'm checking the People's Convoy. We're like not very prepared for this, but we're gonna do it anyways because now is the time. Yes, there is set dates for these rallies. Looks like there's a rally at 6 p.m. in Des Moines, Iowa. The location for the rally is Farm Boy Garage, 10660 East County Line Road, Des Moines, Iowa. Right? So refer them to thepeoplesconvoy.org and it will show you. I mean, it's probably kind of blurry, but you can see it. So there is a rally in Des Moines, Iowa at 6 p.m. at the Farm Boy Garage. The next rally is at 11 a.m. overnight at... Wait. So I'm assuming the rally on the 14th is at the Polk Auction Company, 72435 IN 15, New Paris, Indiana. This is on thepeoplesconvoy.org, by the way. And we are emailing Tom MacDonald to try to get him to perform at one of our rallies and or give us a written permissions for his music to pass out to the live streamers here with the convoy, because we know he aligns with a lot of our same beliefs. Okay. And then also rally 515 at 6 p.m. Looks like the rally is at Ohio Station, outlets 9911 Avon Lake Road, Burbank, Ohio. All this information is at thepeoplesconvoy.org. Right now, we are contacting Tom MacDonald to get his music rights via email. The email is pinned to the top of the chat. So go in your email and send Tom MacDonald some love. Refer him to thepeoplesconvoy.org, and also let him know what our goals are as far as getting music rights and getting a performance, hopefully, from the man himself. We want to rally the American people around what a lot of Tom MacDonald expresses in his music, and also the goals of freedom with this movement and the American people and the entire world. You guys know what I'm talking about, all right? You know, this convoy has accomplished a lot, okay? We have exposed the Biden administration and the DC police for violating our rights just by convoying across the Beltway. All right, we have set up meetings with our senators. We have organized at the state levels. We have put pressure on these people, but the pressure needs to keep going. We have awakened so many people that did not even know what was going on. I mean, we are trying to organize the sheriffs, right? We are trying to organize the population. We would like to reach out to the military and get those people organized as well, or at least on board. I'm sure they are, because they're winning a lawsuit against the government blatantly rejecting religious accommodations for the military. Okay, we have put pressure on the California Senate and health committees on the evil legislation that they have been trying to pass into law. AB 2223 got shot down. All right. We awoke a lot of Californians and made them understand that they have a huge impact in what goes on, right? We have questionably stopped the mandates, right? Well, the mask mandates, I should say. When we first started convoying, the mask mandates started rolling back. All right. Okay, so this person, I feel like, is just here to create division. So right now we are contacting Tom MacDonald. The email to contact Tom MacDonald is pinned to the top of the chat. In the description, which needs to be adjusted just a hair, you'll find that we're looking for music rights for, you know what, that's why I need to update that. I'm just going to update that real quick. Give me a second, and then we'll get back to the media blast to Tom MacDonald. We're sending him emails trying to gain his support. All right, so here's the thing. We are looking for Tom MacDonald's support. All right, we know that Tom MacDonald supports a lot of what this convoy stands for. He knows the dire situation that our country's in. He includes things such as they're setting up for a civil war. Who is they? It's the corrupt politicians. It's these lobbyists. It's these communistic influences through lobbying into our politicians. That is the they. Okay, I mean, that's just what's happening. They've been lobbying into these social media outlets like Facebook and YouTube and Google, and it's just not good. And we know that Tom MacDonald understands the need for accountability in those aspects, right? So right now we're reaching out to Tom MacDonald via email. The email is pinned to the top of the chat. I encourage everyone to go into their Gmails, their Yahoos, their Proton mails, wherever your email is, and send Tom MacDonald an email and let him know we are looking for written permission for music rights to his music. Whether it be the song that I have pinned down in the bottom left, I also want to do a choreographed performance, whether it be with Tom MacDonald here live or just with his permission with his music. Okay, so we could send this to him, clip it, send it to him. We could tag him with a clip of that on social media, maybe even show him my Easter performance. You know, I've got other performances I could show him. There's actually one down at the very bottom of my YouTube videos. You know, we could give him examples. We could even do a new one for him. Give him a little bit of a taste of what a choreographed piece would look like, right? So right now we are trying to reach out and gain the favor and support of Tom MacDonald. Let him know about this convoy if he doesn't know already. Who's to say he even knows this convoy exists? I haven't heard him say anything about it. Have you? So let's let him know this convoy for freedom is out here rolling around the country. Let's email Tom MacDonald and let him know that we love him. We would love his favor in organizing and rallying Americans into standing up and doing something about the issues that he writes lyrics on all the time. I think that would be very, very beneficial. Hey, Rosie Roo. Hey, Rosie. Can I ask you a question really quick?
What?
Do you know who Tom MacDonald is?
Tom MacDonald, of course.
Okay, do you think that with a lot of the lyrics that he puts into his music aligns with our movement?
That it would work?
I think, do you think that his lyrics, like a lot of the topics and debates he writes about, aligns with our movement? Because I'm doing a Tom MacDonald Media Blast podcast right now, trying to, gain his favor. I think so.
I think they do. And there's another guy named Bryce. Is it Bryson Gray? He's an independent rap artist. He's got some phenomenal lyrics if you haven't listened to his music.
Okay.
Bryson, I think his name is Bryson Gray.
Okay.
His lyrics are freaking phenomenal.
Who's the other one? High Res. But right now we're focusing on
Tom MacDonald.
Tom MacDonald, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I think that. Do you think it'd be a good idea?
Hey, hang on, I'm saying goodbye to Mom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he is leaving, isn't he? That's what I'm talking about, baby. Get hyped up. Hype squad, baby.
To the East Coast to do a delivery, and then he'll be back with the convoy.
So right now, Rosie, I'm trying to turn my subscribers that are listening into a little bit of a PR marketing team.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, I just dropped my smoke down and crack here. But we're turning them into a marketing team here, trying to reach out to larger outlets and expand our reach and try something different, step out on a limb. What do you think about that?
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Oh, who is that?
I don't know. We got a new trucker coming in. I got it on
Hold
video.
on. Now I do, at least. Okay, so one just rolled out and another one rolled in.
Yep, and we had another guy that rolled in and supported us that was in a silver Kenworth.
Yeah, and Black Wolf too. I mean, he rolled in for the night.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's on his way to the East Coast to do it. He's got to have it delivered by Friday morning.
Yeah.
So,
It's very...
yeah, he was actually in Rollins, and then the wind was so bad that it was easier for him to come join up with us and ride out this way.
Tom from GWT 333 Trucking or whatever, he's just joining us for a little while as well.
Well, hey, the more support we can get, even for a day or two or whatever. There's some locals that there's those two guys up there. One of them, his name is Vinny. He's a local from Casper, and the other guy is about 2 hours away. Marty and his wife, they joined us for the day.
Perfect.
Yeah, he said he'd love to join the convoy, but he has medical issues. He's got dialysis every other day. That's rough.
Yeah.
I took care of an elderly woman once on dialysis, and man, that beats your body down so bad. So bad.
It's a lot of work, I imagine,
Yeah, I mean, having to go in for blood transfusion every day, 4 or 5 hours pop.
You know, you're talking about support just for, even if it's a day or two. What if we could get the support of Tom MacDonald for a day?
That would be fantastic. That would be wild, let me tell you.
Well, maybe the people in the chat can help with that.
It's possible, you never know.
I've got the...
People have connections, right? It's all about connections and who you know.
Reaching out with love, you're right. I got the email from the website. It's Tom MacDonald Business at whatever.com or whatever. And I've got that pinned to the top of my live chat. And I'm asking people humbly to reach out to Tom MacDonald.
Sweet.
And, you know, maybe even try to get him to perform at one of the rallies or something. But even the lesser of what we'd be asking is at least...
show support, give a shout out.
Show support, give a shout out, and even give us permission to use his music on all these live streamers in writing.
Right, awesome.
So that would be huge too.
Yeah, it would.
Because music is nice for the live streams.
I mean, even if we could gain, even if we could garner support from 1 or 2 famous celebrities, musicians or. We have. Well, Ted Nugent failed us.
To a degree.
Yeah.
Ted Nugent isn't writing lyrics on everything that's going on currently, though.
No, he's not.
And Tom MacDonald, High Res, and what's that other Bryce?
Bryson. I think it's Bryson Gray. Look it up. Yeah, like I said, he's an independent artist and does his own rap. And I typically am not like into rap music, but his lyrics are so phenomenal. He speaks such truth, and he awakens people through his music.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Mike Mattingly at funkyfathers.com. And shout out to Tom MacDonald. Shout out to High Res. Shout out to Bryson Gray,
I believe is his name, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you think that reaching out to Tom MacDonald is a good idea.
I do. I think it's awesome.
You got your phone right there.
Yeah, but it's not on.
Oh, it's not on.
I don't live stream. I just...
Do you have an email?
Uh-huh.
Okay, can I give you the email? Will you send him an email for me?
Sure.
Okay.
Hang on a second. I should actually get your name and number because I don't think I even have it in here.
Yeah. Let me get this email going and I'll give you my number. Okay.
Okay. It's the word milk.
Here, no.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yeah. You go to your email and type in the email address right here.
Hang on. I gotta get my Wi-Fi signal going.
Okay.
I can't see.
Okay. Take your sunglasses off.
All right. I haven't even checked my Gmail in I don't know how many days. I might have information in here about my complaint that I filed against my business discrimination claim.
Yeah, I'm going through the process with the EEOC right now.
I am too.
Yep.
They approved my discrimination claim against my company.
Same.
So.
Mine's going through the investigative process right now, and then I'm sure it will go through the mediation and then the right to sue letter.
Okay, how come I'm not updating here?
You know what? Hold on. Let me,
I might not have a signal out here, dude.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to, go ahead and type your number in there, and I'll text you the link, okay? I'll text you his email, and you can send the email on your own accord. But what we're asking for is music rights, a shout-out, and a live performance.
All right, I didn't hit anything else other than my number.
Okay.
And I'm Rosie Rowe with a Z. R-O-Z-Y, capital R-O.
Rose with a Z. Okay.
Yeah, there's too many R-O-S-Y, so I did R-O-Z-Y. Which I need to trademark, by the way.
Yeah, well, it'll take you about a year to get it, and like $700. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was gonna look for a Tom MacDonald's link there.
Yeah, because anytime I put in R-O-S-Y or R-O-S-I-E, there's just way too many of them. So Rosie Ro's been my nickname since college, so I just went with that.
It sounds, it rolls off the tongue.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I have like, I sell stuff on Poshmark and I sell stuff on eBay, and so.
I'm trying to see if I can copy this message.
Okay.
But, okay, I'm just gonna have to type it in.
Oh, man. That was an early morning. I'm going to have to take a nap later.
Yeah. Hey,
I gotta refill my pillbox. I only have enough for 2 more weeks, so I hope we're back on the East Coast before then.
well, we are fueling as much as we can, you
Yeah,
know.
I know. I gotta stock up and resupply when we get back to Maryland. Go home for a couple days, get stuff rearranged, get things done. Visit with my mommy.
Your mommy.
Yeah, she's 84. I called her today. Wish her a happy Mother's Day.
Let's see, hold on. I called my mom this morning here.
She's taking care of all my rescue cats.
How many rescue cats do
I
you
have 8 senior rescue cats.
Oh, wow.
Nobody wants the kitten. I mean, everybody wants kittens. They don't want the older cats. So I used to rescue kittens when I lived in California. Now I rescue seniors. So the max for our household is 8. So every time I lose one, I adopt another one.
Okay. I sent you the email.
Okay.
Now I'm going to type it because I just sent the email individually.
Oh, I did get it.
That way you can copy paste it, and it's
Okay.
the only thing that you copy paste. You don't have to sit there and delete a bunch of text. And I'm going to put asking for music rights in writing for the live streamers of the People's Convoy. And let's see, shout out and or live music performance at an upcoming rally.
People's Convoy rally.
Info on the People's Convoy.org. Okay.
Alright, let me get your picture, Alex. Alright, you gonna send me your contact info?
Well, I just sent you my spare number, yeah.
Okay.
So you've got a number you can reach me at now.
Okay, and you have mine.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Well, I better get over there and fill out my pillbox and then take my meds for today, because I missed a couple days and it screwed me up. So.
You know, this is free to email Tom MacDonald, right? We don't need to spend money on a PR campaign when we have everybody rallying at home,
Live streaming, and yep, getting
live
that support.
streaming, and having everybody at home email these podcasters and musicians, and really showing solidarity and showing that we want them involved, right? We do not have to spend any money to do a PR marketing campaign. All right, even though we should be on the payroll for the amount of impact that we might create here. Well, it's not required.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think if he were to support the People's Convoy, he would garner a lot of support from the American people that are already in support of the convoy.
Yeah, and there's been
millions.
millions.
He would awaken and probably garner even more support from all of us.
Yes.
So, yeah. Yeah.
So I encourage everybody listening, and even everybody here at the convoy, and maybe even help spread the word that this is what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Timestamp is about an hour and 30 minutes into this stream. And Yeah, all the info is in there. It's in the description of the video.
Awesome, sweet.
And
Well, I'm gonna go back to my car because I've had so many messages and stuff, and I have not been able to catch up. So
okay.
and I gotta restock my pill box, take my meds, get something in my stomach. I think I still have some fruit and bananas that I need to get eaten up.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of fruit in the food trailer.
Yeah.
A lot of fruit.
I love fruit. You know what I really miss? My morning smoothies. I do morning power smoothies every morning when I'm home.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man, I miss my power smoothies.
It's natural sugar. Oh, yeah. We got up at 5. I'm yawning.
Yeah, I have 3 favorite ones that I make. I do like a pina colada one with pineapple, coconut, mango.
That would wake me up.
I do another one like with avocado, spinach, banana, chia seeds, and then I do my triple berry smoothies, my favorite.
Oh, goodness. You're making me jealous. I'm drooling over here. Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, I really miss those.
I almost brought my generator, but...
Did you? Well, you know, somebody was telling me that you can actually buy now like a little blender, like a battery-operated blender, or even one that plugs into your cigarette lighter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I need to like research that and see. Because, I mean, I've been out on the road with these people, what, 2 months now, you know, a month, 2 months. And it's just not the same missing out on your power smoothies. That's really the only thing I miss, honestly.
That and the shower whenever you want it, probably.
Yeah, right, the showers, yes. When we stopped the other day and they had showers, I think I took an hour-long shower late at night after everybody else had gone to bed.
Right, had the whole thing to yourself. Probably,
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That hot water, because the one place we stopped was in Casa Grande, Arizona, at that fairgrounds. The water went cold like within 3 minutes. But this one, it stayed hot the whole time. It was awesome. A lot of people are going to be going into town today. I'm supposed to be going into town with Jessica and Dennis, but I don't know what time they want to roll out.
Is that
Patriot Mechanic and his wife.
Oh, where are you guys going in town?
I think we were going to try to find like a local store and get some supplies.
Okay.
Yeah.
How far is Mount Rushmore from here?
I don't know. I know from Cheyenne, Wyoming, it's about 3.5 hours, maybe less. From here, I have no idea. But there's quite a few people that want to check out Mount Rushmore.
I'm looking it up right now. Hey, guys in the chat, also look up where is Tom MacDonald from? Do you know?
Isn't he from like the LA area somewhere? I could be wrong. Don't quote me. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on that.
So Mount Rushmore is 160 miles. Looks like it's 3.5 hours from here. Yeah, it's not going to happen today.
Check it from Cheyenne. It might be closer from Cheyenne. But Cheyenne, we're only going there for gas. We're not actually stopping overnight, right? Unless the plans have changed. I haven't looked at the updated website since our schedule got a little behind.
I'm looking. Hold on.
Okay.
Give me a second.
No worries. Might be too hot out here to take a nap in my car. Ooh.
No, it'd honestly be closer from where we are now.
From here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess today would be a good day to go, if anybody wants to go. But we might be rolling out of here again tomorrow morning super, super early because of the winds between here and Cheyenne.
Yes.
So, could be another early morning rollout. And that early morning, you know, I'm not a morning person.
I have to address something in chat real quick. Somebody said something about a spokesperson. Look, we're not looking for anything verbally, okay? This is a written permission to use his music. And also, we're looking for a performance and a shout out to the People's Convoy. And thank you for letting me know that he's from Canada and in LA right now. Let me just double check that.
I thought it was LA.
Where is Tom MacDonald from? Oh, no. So he's from... Yeah, he is from Canada. Yep, LA. Yep, so he's from Canada and he lives in LA.
That's what I thought, so I was correct.
Alright, so shout out to Tom MacDonald, Vancouver area. And I encourage everybody listening to head on over to your emails and type in the Tom MacDonald business at gmail.com and send Tom MacDonald an email asking him permission in writing to hand out to these live streamers with the People's Convoy, and also for a live performance at one of our upcoming rallies. We're going to be at Des Moines, Iowa for a rally, Fort Wayne, Indiana for a rally, and in Ohio for a rally as well, right outside of Cleveland, Ohio.
Alright, sweet Alex, I'm going to head back over to my car now.
Alright.
Because it's almost 11 o'clock. I've got to get my meds in my body.
Do I have your word on emailing Tom?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do. I make a promise. I keep my promises, brother.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
Alright, yeah, so I'm definitely encouraging everybody. This is a PR marketing SOS, right? We're just going to be trying to contact Tom MacDonald, letting him know that we're going to be having rallies in Cheyenne, Wyoming, Des Moines, Iowa, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and outside of Cleveland, Ohio. And we would love to have a live performance from Tom MacDonald, and also written permission to use his music for all the live streamers out here. Also, thank you for the super chat. If you guys have emailed Tom MacDonald, come back in the chat and put a hammer down, baby. I'm actually going to go into my email right now and practice what I preach. So I just came up with this idea. I got everybody else motivated. Now I'm going to be sending Tom MacDonald an email myself. Okay, so in the title I put SOS in stars, and I put the People's Convoy, and we're going to send him an email. Hey Tom, we love your music. It aligns with the majority of why the People's Convoy is inspiring America to stand up. We would love written permission to use your music to pass to the live streamers involved with the Convoy to submit to YouTube and other streaming platforms. We would love your endorsement and or a live performance at one of our upcoming rallies or events. No, I'll put rallies. In Des Moines, Iowa, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and one second, I gotta look up the city in Ohio again, I forget. I know it's outside of Cleveland, but I keep forgetting the name of the town up there. We're going to Burbank.
Are they having a meeting tonight, do you know?
I am not sure, boss. I'm doing a Tom MacDonald Media Blast podcast right now.
Oh, sorry.
You're
Take
good.
care, man.
Burbank, Ohio. All info, all and more info on at thepeoplesconvoy.org. Sending this message, sending this humble message with love. Love, Alex Glasgow with the People's Convoy. Sent. Okay, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. I encourage everybody while I'm gone to email Tom MacDonald. His email is pinned to the top of the chat. The song that I would like to perform with him, and I am a fire dancer. I forgot to message that in my email. I'll use one of my other emails to send him another one when I get back. And we'll see if we can reach out to Tom MacDonald. But until then, I gotta use the restroom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have returned. We are still looking to contact Tom MacDonald and ask for his favor and endorsement and love and permission to use his music and possibly a performance at one of our upcoming rallies. So you guys are a PR marketing team for the day. I hope you're okay with that. Everybody in the chat is now part of the marketing team for the People's Convoy. And we are going to be reaching out to Tom MacDonald with humble love. The email is pinned to the top of my chat. Go ahead and send him an email. Let him know that I'm a fire performer and that I want to do a live performance with him with the People's Convoy. Ask for his love. Ask for his music rights in writing for these live streamers. That info should be sent to this email right here. Boom. Now I'm looking for emojis that he does. Let's see, hold on. Send Tom MacDonald some love. I encourage everybody to head over to Tom MacDonald's email and send him an email letting him know that we want to chat. Here, I'll read off the email that I sent. Give me one moment. I'm pulling up the email that I sent Tom MacDonald right in meow. Wait, what? I'm double checking this email address. That is the website on his, or the email on his website. So let me see here. Check your inboxes and make sure that that email went through. So in the title, I am putting SOS, all caps, with stars. And I'm putting the People's Convoy. And I put, "Hey Tom, we love your music." Next paragraph, "It aligns with the majority of why the People's Convoy is inspiring America to stand up. We would love written permission to use your music to pass on to the live streamers involved with the convoy to submit to YouTube and other streaming platforms. We would love your endorsement or a live performance. Alex Glasgow is a fire performer and would love to perform live with you at one of our upcoming rallies in Des Moines, Iowa, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Burbank, Ohio. All and more information at thepeoplesconvoy.org. Sending this humble message with love. Love, Alex Glasgow with the People's Convoy." Alright, so I'm going to show you guys what I wrote. Go ahead and pause that and screenshot it if you need to, so you have a good reference on what to send him. I'm going to switch over here. We are a PR marketing team today. Everybody listening and watching this channel, it is now your job, being that you are listening, to, with humble love, contact Tom MacDonald in the best interest of this convoy. Okay. Oh my gosh. Is it really saying that the delivery is not, hold on. So apparently his email does not even work. Oh my gosh. Well, that's the email on his website. So Tom, I don't know what's up with your email, dude. Let's look for a different email. And while I'm doing that, I'm actually going to pull that email down. So contact him on his social medias. Contact Tom MacDonald on his social medias. I'm going to type that in my chat. Alright, so we're switching focus into contacting Tom MacDonald on his social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Telegram, etc. I wish I could type the whole thing in there. I'm going to continue looking. He might have a different email on his Facebook or something, so I'm going to look up that. And we'll try to find a better email, and I'll test it this time. Because the email on his website does not work. Mods, if you guys could grab his social media links and start putting them in the chat for me, that would be amazing. Yeah, the same email that's on his Facebook is the same one that's on his website, and it doesn't work. So I'm going to message Tom MacDonald on Facebook. I'm going to tag him in a post on Facebook. I need to make a Twitter as well. I don't have Twitter. So people that have Twitter, please do that for me. Oh yeah, reach out to his girlfriend. Shady, could you help me hunt down Tom MacDonald's links and also Nova Rockefeller's links? I'm messaging Nova Rockefeller right now. I'm going to show you what I sent to Nova on Facebook. No, yeah, his email isn't working. So yeah, Tom MacDonald's email is not working, so we're focusing on his social media right now. Trying to get in touch with him via social media. Actually, real quick, I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to update my... This is what I sent to her. No, I think there's just a glitch. So just in case there is, contact them on their social media. Alright, and I'm also, something also that I'm going to do is you can come down here and go to mentions. Right, and then you can write something to Nova. But real quick, I'm actually going to copy this message. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Can I not copy this? Alright, so I just have to adjust the one that I have for Tom. Posted. So she's probably got less media traffic than Tom. She'll probably be easier to reach. So this is Tom's girlfriend, Nova Rockefeller. If you guys could reach out to her on Facebook, etc. We are a PR marketing team over here at my channel today. Okay, so I went ahead and I did that. I'm hoping that everybody at home has done so. If you have done that, go into the chat and put some hammers in my chat. Let me know that you went to work, that you clocked in for the day, baby. Me personally, I have definitely clocked in, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some of those in the chat while I look for the hammer. I'm sure it's down here somewhere. Let me see here, looking for the hammer. Where can I find the hammer? There it is. Kato says, I emailed several artists when you guys were back in Hagerstown. Don't get your hopes up, Alex. Hopefully you at least get a response. You know, when we email in mass numbers like this, it really increases our chances of getting a response, right? Getting solidarity with our messaging, and let them know in mass numbers that we would like them to get involved. Yes, we need them to see lots of emails. So we need people putting the hammer down, contacting Tom MacDonald and Nova Rockefeller on social media platforms. My message to them was pretty to the point. I tried to keep it short. But to Tom, I said, hey Tom, we love your music. It aligns with the majority of why the People's Convoy is inspiring America to stand up. We would love written permission to use your music to pass it to the live streamers involved with the convoy to submit to YouTube and other streaming platforms. We would love endorsement and or a live performance. Alex Glasgow is a fire performer and would love to perform with you at one of our upcoming rallies in Des Moines, Iowa, Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Burbank, Ohio. All and more information at thepeoplesconvoy.org. Sending this humble message with love. Love, Alex Glasgow with the People's Convoy. So put some hammers in the chat if you have contacted them on social media. Let me know that you guys have clocked in and gone to work, so I'm not just sitting here rambling. If you guys think this is a good idea, then get involved. Looks like people are grabbing food. Y'all contact Tom MacDonald and Nova Rockefeller on social media, and I'll return with food. Y'all do that when I'm gone, though. Right now, we are contacting Tom MacDonald and his girlfriend Nova Rockefeller on their social media platforms, letting them know that the People's Convoy would love their endorsement, would love a live performance at one of our upcoming rallies, and also would like their written permission to send out to all the other live streamers here to use his music in their live streams. I'm a professional fire dancer. I would love to perform with Tom MacDonald live. And that's kind of the wave right now. Julie says, just tuning in, what does Alex want us to do? Contact Tom MacDonald and his girlfriend Nova Rockefeller on social media, trying to gain his favor. We're looking for written permission to use his music for all the live streamers out here. Looking for a shout out and then possibly a live performance at one of our upcoming rallies. I'm a professional fire dancer. I would love to perform next to Tom MacDonald. So we are contacting him on social media. Daniel Nicole says, see, history of music used to always push back against the government. Within the last many years, the industry has been so controlling that the ones who stand up can only stand up to a certain point. That's a very good point, Danielle. Right now I'm eating pizza. I'm going to take a break from my pizza. I'm going to show you all the text that I sent him again. Send that to, put that on Tom MacDonald's social media pages. Screenshot that, pause the video, screenshot it if you need to. That's kind of what we're looking for, to spread the message to Nova, Rockefeller, and Tom MacDonald. This is your guys' chance to get involved from home. This is what we talk about when we say, united we stand. I bet you Tom MacDonald's never had a message be brought to him 20, 30 times in one day. Earlier we had like 70 to 100 people watching. Hopefully they at least tried emailing him, even though the email was not working. Sad face Tom MacDonald. Tom MacDonald, get your email fixed. But we switched gears into contacting Tom MacDonald and Nova Rockefeller on their social media platforms. Y'all are the marketing team for the day. And every day we do stuff like this. Get involved. Please go to your social media accounts, whether it be Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Telegram, Signal. Reach out to Tom MacDonald and Nova Rockefeller. That's who we're focusing on today. If you're just tuning in, I'm going to show you the message again. This is the text that I wrote to Tom MacDonald. You have to switch it up when contacting Nova. Yeah, hey Shady, are you still there? I'm getting the link to Nova's Facebook right now. I really think that Nova would be really a lot easier for us to get in contact with. She probably has less messages to sift through. Here is Nova. Here's Nova's Facebook. I'm copying Tom MacDonald's link to my clipboard right now. Here is Tom MacDonald's Facebook. So please go over to Tom MacDonald and Nova's Facebook and let them know that we would love their endorsement. We would love for them to perform live for us at one of our upcoming rallies, and also give us written permission to use their music on our live streams with the People's Convoy, being that their messaging and their lyrics align with 90% of the reasons why this convoy is out here turning its wheels. We don't have a lot of people watching right now, y'all, so everybody that is watching, please get involved. It's with an A. No, it's not. I don't think she's an actual Rockefeller. Hers is with an A. It's Nova Rockefeller with an A. Either way, if you guys don't know who Tom MacDonald is, you need to know who he is. Alright, here is Tom MacDonald's Twitter. This is Tom MacDonald's Twitter right here. Go ahead and pause that if you need to and screenshot it. Alright, now I'm going to look for Novas. Actually, I'll put that back up there. Here is Nova's Twitter. Oh wait, what? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Alright, so this one right here is Nova's Twitter. just click on that in the chat and you can go right over there. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to show y'all the artwork that I did yesterday. I did it on the back of Bee's car for her birthday. I don't think I ever showed you guys it. But she's parked right over here and I just seen this, so.
How's it feel to be 22? How's it feel to be 22? Yeah, right.
I like the shirt.
Thank you.
I did this yesterday. That's me. I did that. I did that. Anyway, so yeah, contact Nova Rockefeller, who is Tom MacDonald's girlfriend, on her Twitter and Instagram and Facebook pages, and also Tom MacDonald, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Tom MacDonald. I said McDaniel. Tom MacDonald. Kind of a tongue twister. Let's go, baby. You guys are the PR marketing team for the day. Put the hammer down if you guys have contacted Tom MacDonald and Nova Rockefeller on their Facebooks, their Instagrams, their Twitters, their Telegrams, all of the above, all these social medias. Again, it would be great to have written permission to use Tom MacDonald's music in the live streams out here. We want written permission from Tom MacDonald to hand out to all the live streamers out here to submit to YouTube and other streaming platforms. And we would also love a shout out and endorsement and possibly a live performance from Tom MacDonald at one of our upcoming rallies. I, Alex Glasgow, am a professional fire spinner and would love to perform next to Tom MacDonald, and live music that I really love performing to as it is. It would be great synergy, and it would be great for Tom MacDonald to help us awaken and involve and organize the American public into a state and federal pushback against these tyrannical, treasonous bills that they are trying to pass into law. Y'all are the PR marketing team for the day. Okay, we got to branch out, step out on a limb, and do things that we wouldn't normally do. So I encourage everybody to kind of, chalk it up, deal with the headache of having to contact these people and click on a bunch of different links and do work, but it's time to clock in. That being said, contact Nova and Tom MacDonald on all of their social media accounts. Signing off for the night. Have a good night. Do your job, clock in, get involved from home. Thank you.